throwing on first down. Wade. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now the rookie first rounder from Penn State, Saquon Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Wade in the gun. His throw incomplete. Breaking that one up, the former All-Pro Josh Norman.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's go! Let's go!
What's the score?
Houston!
The play clock getting low, so Sean Payton says let's take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Houston!
Operating from the gun, Wade. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Beeville! Beeville! Set! White! 32! Dallas! Dallas!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ryan Kerrigan in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Let's go! Let's go!
To throw on 2nd down, Wade. And incomplete on the deep ball. The intended target was Corey Coleman, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Wade, he's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now. Back deep here, Jamison Crowder. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here is alive. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. First carry now for Adrian Peterson. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Magoo back to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now Magoo. The open man is Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. To throw is Magoo. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
New York set to take the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Anyways, next is a barrier maze.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wade, and the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw. Wade. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Let's go! Let's go!
Looking to throw. Wade. Now he'll escape to his right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Ryan Kerrigan. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Here's Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Set yellow 20.
They're going to run it with Murray. And he'll be caught behind the line of scrimmage at the 3. They gave it to Murray, but he had no room to run. And the Redskins are able to come up with a goal line stand. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Smith catches left side. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Detroit! 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 Over!
Here's Magoo looking to throw it. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Which way?
Throwing here. Magoo. Here's a screen to Powell. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Buying time to his left. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. The Redskins send out their punter. Saquon Barkley deep to return. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
JR, come find me.
And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got in position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Wade. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Kerrigan in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. To throw on 2nd down, Wade. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked him.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Flushed out right. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Back there in that Philly. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. From the gun, Wade. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Reuben Foster in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Looking to throw on second down. Wade trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. And it's Clinton with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Yay!
At the 35-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you go lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. First down, he'll drop to throw it. Dancing to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He connected on his first, this from 41. And his kick is good. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Roses now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And here come the Redskins now. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Peterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
And the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter three.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. He finds an opening past the 40. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT.
Barriers can be on the
And oh, it's blocked. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Redskins. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw here is incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Detroit!
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to sling this deep downfield. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure, he's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The Redskins send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. The New York set to take the field. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Why isn't he wearing a diaper, Dad? Dad, why is he not wearing a diaper?
To throw on 2nd down. Wade. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out.
Oh,
go put it back
40
on.
to
Go
the
get it
39.
back.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. The play clock getting low, so Sean Payton says let's take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Wade. He finds Coleman. It goes as a gain of 8 that moves the chains.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
First down carry for Barkley. And some space here. The 30, 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Giants are in for 6. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Rosas now to kick this one away.
2 diapers.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And this one complete to Reed. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more there and another first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Back to throw now on first down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sack back at about the 43-yard line. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Daddy won't let me put him on.
Who older, you or him?
Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, you're going to need a back run. Come on, hands on.
18 yards as they get closer for third down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to walk on deep left side. It's caught at the 10. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4. Decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Peterson, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, look at that, Chuck. A rookie picked the rookie on that play.
How about that? Is that rookie-on-rookie crime? But you know what happens, too. If you're a rookie defender, you tend to adjust to the game a little bit quicker than if you're a quarterback. Too many things still going through his mind. And on that play, the rookie defender won the battle.
Take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Will, put his thing on.
I told you he won't let me do it. So I have to come and see the expert.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, Wayne. caught. Left side, it's Beckham. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They get a good chunk of that penalty yardage back. A gain of 15. Second down.
Lil,
I said he won't let me put it
it
on.
doesn't matter. Who older, you or him?
I know, but he's just kicking it right off.
On second down, here's Barker. And he'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Only a gain of yards, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
And the difference between that and a pass blitz, pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The pitch goes to Barkley. Finding some room in midfield. Still moving. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
To my eyes, deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wade. Forced out to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Well, I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Wade. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is a season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Shepard. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because
What's wrong with
they're
him?
not getting the benefits of run after catch.
Oh,
They're tackling
he opened the door to Mom when I went
then
downstairs
he's
to get a
have to run extra
diaper.
plays, harder to move it.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
This quarterback now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Rattling. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Detroit! Detroit!
He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. The rookie picked off the rookie.
And guess what? They're pretty familiar with each other. It's not like when I was growing up and the dinosaurs were roaming the earth and you heard about a guy somewhere. Now they run into each other at camps, going through high school ball, recruiting, college games, all-star games, you name it. A lot more familiarity with each other.
Here's a give to Barkley. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll go to Barkley again, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Throwing on third and long. Wade. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a two-score game. And the kick by Rosas is good. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find two scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get the game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Landon Collins. Man, maybe a little too cute there on the return, losing 13 yards, but his guys get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. But I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Does that mean it's a wall? It's a wall that kills them?
No. This is the wall. It's just a barrier. Let's do that. One more test in this area.
Why do you need test?
That one looks like he'll throw here. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'd file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
To throw on second down. Wade. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off right around the 43. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the offense will get the ball back and be touchdown. And with that, this game is over. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together.
Right now I've reached out to this.
So for the Giants, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they will head home next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Washington, it's loss number 3 for them on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
Nazis.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
You are dead.
Oh, we can't. Thieves don't kill you, but you can't walk through them when the game starts.
Why do you have money speed?
Oh, I actually fell. Second chest location.
Can I play with you?
Second chest location, you jump onto this. Go around up here. Third, I'm gonna put a chest right there.
Can I?
And then there's a chest right here.
Can I play with you? Dora?
Like, find a chest. I'm up here. On this side or this side. Jump across these. Get through. I heard you the first time. Didn't I just say hold on?
Don't.
Oh, I almost.
I just turned a police car into this car. Look at that. It was like a car that's flying toward. Yes, I was on the floor and armor, a booster, and a gun on top. And the best viewers you can. Thank you.
Chest created. Place it. The last area has been completed. Now let's check my other areas. 1, 2 chests. 3 chests, 4
Wait,
chests.
so how many areas are there? Like
Four
that
areas.
area? Four? Oh. So
One,
these just make you slip and
2,
slide?
3. My 4th should be hiding off the other way.
Just slant.
Does the eyes actually make you slip? Holy, that is cool.
2, 3, 4.
I left my zone.
You can really remember.
Look, this is quick access to places, but you might take a bit of fall damage. Or when you jump, you should take fall.
Yeah, but
Wow.
you will only jump if you like need to, like somebody's shooting.
Why am I always spawning?
Nowadays we're doing games where people are gonna spawn camp. Did somebody got a gun to let's just pray for it right now.
There's actually times when there's a death in the family, other families come, and they just... Okay, I learned the problem behind me spawning. Okay, actually, hold on. Whoa, the traps are glowing blue because of the area. That's cool. I gotta make sure all the zones are visible. And these are elimination zones, so if you touch it, you die. So I gotta make sure you see it.
So it's not cheese. It's called being ruckus.
This is 4, this is 1, 5.
No.
This is
No.
What do you do? Never mind. I'll rather have you take a 50-50 shot down the field versus dotting me up all game, because I can't put pressure on you. Field versus you got me up since I can't get pressure. Good game, but good game.
It appears I'm going to have to be more specific. Bro, nothing's happened. Boom. 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 This section works nicely.
99 route running, and all he got to do is go to the left, but this happens. What's that?
this.
What?
I said I did a good job designing this. It works just how I want it to. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Last part I need to make sure works is this parkour part. Alright. And Dad, look, I use invisible walls, so like, you can't walk through them at all. You have to go around. You have to go around the walls. Even Jared likes it. I'm glad everything works the way I wanted it to. Say yay. Yay. Say yay. Oh. It's not like I've been working on it that long.
Wow.
Okay. What's wrong? I'm gonna replace these real quick and see if it works.
I ran through your gut.